I've just been sitting here listening to the news, and I must say it can get you down, some of the bad things that go on in the world. And I thought, well, it's nice to look around and see some of the good things that helps to counteract it. And for me, I suppose like a lot of other chaps, it's the toys they've collected. This little chap, Rocking Willie, purchased him on holiday recently, and he's always dancing around quite happily there in the window ledge here. A lot of my favourite possessions I've accumulated are now in this bedroom, and I thought, well, let's have a closer look at some of them. It might be of interest to other people as well as to myself. And perhaps we'll start down in this model cabinet. Yeah, first of all, you see in the top row here my dinky toy buses, generally collected from the age of about 12. I lived in Plymouth where the colour scheme was red and cream, not quite so much cream as these, but those buses, although strictly speaking not very accurate, reminded me of the old Leylands and the guys we used to have there. Over here, the little Heinkel bubble car, which I never had growing up, but I restored one in the 1990s. The Fiat Multipla behind it, model, brilliant design. The Messerschmitt, of course, and the little model scooters there. I was quite honoured when this firm came to see some of my restored scooters and modelled the BSA Sunbeam on the one I actually had restored, right down to the number plate, which was my number. So there's the Lambrettas and the Vespa and the Micro and the Heinkel there. In the background we've got some more model buses, some more modern models of them, and a tram. Down below the Smart, and the Smart, Messerschmitt, Isetta, another Smart and another Messerschmitt. More buses down below and scooters. Some really dinky toys, genuine old dinky toys that I used to own, and some have survived. I can think of others that I used to have, but some I haven't managed to make it this far. And some more of those Corgi larger scale buses. In the old house I had a shelf with a nearly full collection of all the models that they produced. I haven't got the room for it here. This is just a symbolic collection amongst the dust. I can see the dust now in the sunshine. Different liveries of various Guy buses, I think most of those are. Yeah, some photographs I've got on the wall, my Smart with a friend's Isetta. That was taken when Smarts were new. Yeah, I bought a new Smart when they were private imports. They weren't actually generally available in the UK at that time, and of course they came as a left-hand drive car. But I enjoyed the Smart, a very modern market car. Well accepted now is my restored PIT scooter that I used to own. I still own that one, but I used to have Piatti at the age of 17. And when we first came to live in Watchet, we had a caravan at West Bay, which no longer exists, unfortunately, and I used to travel down there from Bristol, me and the Smart sometimes, but on this occasion we were both there with our Daihatsu Syrian. I've got little plaques on the wall of the Dated Albatross I once restored. This is Val's Daihatsu Syrian, which she kept from new for about 10 years. Very good and reliable car. She recently upgraded that to a Honda Jazz, which is also a good car. But there's a lot more Jazzes around than there are Syrians, so that's a little bit more special to us. My Mitsubishi i-Car, which was a development from the Smart four-wheeled version, four-seated version rather. There was my i-Car. And Piatti scooter set here on the high hills above Watchet. Brandy was the Blenheim and Gemma the tricolour. There's a little Brandy sat in our motor caravan that we used to have. Lovely dog was Brandy. Go away, go. And this is a Bristol, such as the other bus company in the Plymouth area used to be, but they were mostly, well, they were green liveried buses. Western National. This is a model I brought back from a visit to Norway some years ago. I used to joke that it reminded me of my father, which I'm not very sure if he got the joke. That's a painting I've always liked. It's showing trams, steam trains, Jaguars, a classic van, Lambretta scooter and a Leyland bus. And this picture, which is rather faded of when my Piatti was fitted in scootering. And another scooter that's been restored, set to the background of the Valley of the Rocks. There's a display of my bubble cars. Mr. Smith and Hankel that I restored. A couple of scooters, Marcoletta, the Lambretta. One of the rosettes I got from restoring scooters. Photograph I took of the paddle steamer Waverley at Ilfracombe. I don't know how you describe this device, but makes me smile. And my collection of DVDs. Yeah, there's no doubt looking at these models does make me feel a lot happier. I think how fortunate we are in this country, really. You hear of all the problems in the world. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better having had a little look around my model collection. I hope you've been able to put up with this and find something of interest for you as well.